Hey, what's up? Seventyne here, taking a look at the multiplayer survival game Asteroids Outpost, a relaunch of the Asteroids franchise from the late 1970s, currently being developed by Salty Games. Outpost has you trying to survive on a relatively desolate planet while collecting resources to upgrade your base with additional building modules. The actual surviving part of the game is pretty easy, minus any other players trying to kill you. Falling asteroids seem to be the only real threat to your survival, and even then, in my 3+ hours streaming the game, I think I only got hit twice by falling asteroids. The other only survival mechanic is oxygen, and because there isn't really a reason to leave your claim, it's not a problem at all. Even if you do run out of oxygen, you can easily make it back to your base and start regenerating health and oxygen to go outside again. The core gameplay in Outpost at the moment is jumping into a turret and shooting down asteroids for the resources that can be found inside. For some reason, your turret firing automatically doesn't turn asteroids into these resources, so you will have to take manual control. Once you've shot down a bunch of these asteroids, you jump out of the turret and start mining them for their resources. After doing this process in a loop for a while, you'll be able to add on a new building module to your base. While these buildings have benefits for having them constructed, the benefits are fairly dismal and have you wondering why you just spent all that time shooting them and mining asteroids to build it. The only building worth actually building at the game's current stage is the vehicle pad, and even then there is really nowhere to go with the vehicle, no real reason to go exploring. The PvP in the game is purely for griefing at the moment, as there isn't a motivation to engage other players. From what I can tell though, the game will allow you to steal resources from other players that don't have adequate storage modules built. Even with that feature coming somewhere down the pipeline of development, there still needs to be another reason to engage others, to jump into your vehicle and spend a while trying to find another player. Just stealing resources doesn't really feel like it's worth it. Unfortunately, during my time with the game I didn't encounter any other players to try out the gun mechanics, but I can tell you that the gun can switch from assault rifle mode to sniper rifle mode with the hit of a button. Having the guns, it would be nice to see some sort of AI threat to your base. I'm not exactly sure what form that could take, but it would break up the gameplay significantly. Other features of the game include only being able to have 5 bases on 5 different servers at any given time, which is probably in place so players can't just claim a bunch of land on servers then never come back to it. There isn't currently any way to remove another player's base unless the player themselves reclaim it. Other than that, you have a couple of customization options for your suit and vehicle's colour. You also have some upgrades to purchase that increase oxygen tank capacity, vehicle speed and more. Lastly, there is a resource market where you can sell unwanted resources for cash that's used for the upgrades. Altogether, Asteroids Outpost is a game to keep in mind and watch its development rather than actually buying and playing it, unless shooting down asteroids and mining it is your thing. No big eye-catching features are listed to be added to the game, with other environmental hazards being the most interesting out of the lot. With such big open worlds, I hope Salty Games can implement something interesting to have you explore or draw players to a certain spot for a special event every hour or so. The game currently has the potential to be really fun, but lacks key game mechanics. Anyway, that's been my player preview for Asteroids Outpost. The game is currently in a very early access stage, with the release simply being when it's ready. If you want to find out more about the game, check out the links below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.